score 40-36. While Judge Jaronennis has it 39-37. All for the winner by unanimous decision, the crown jewel.
You know it's AB, always balling, always boarding, a lot of bills. You know what's going on, man. You know, shout out to Crown Jewels Boxing, man. You know, my people. You know, they get it in over there, straight up.
Lamar Peterson giving a shout out to CrownJewelBoxing.com.
What's good, YouTube? Crown Jewel from Crown Jewel Boxing, back with a gem. Great news, first of all. Demar Hamlin, the Buffalo Bills safety, who was critically injured in Monday night's game, who had to be resuscitated twice after his heart had stopped, once on the field, once at the hospital, and had been intubated. But after 72 hours of hospitalization, I'm glad to hear the reports that he's completely off the breathing tube, breathing 100% on his own, interacting with people. He is neurologically intact and even FaceTiming his teammates. This man is a true warrior. I mean, the report is the first words out of his mouth upon waking up was who won the game. So in dealing with 72 hours of fighting for his life, his first thoughts when he was able to communicate was, you know, in concern for his team and whether or not they were successful in the game. And I think that bodes well for the type of gentleman this young man is, as well as all the reports of all the charitable work that he's done since he's been in the league. His 2 short years in the league. And while I think it probably wouldn't be advisable for him to continue football, I hope the National Football League really takes care of this young man and make sure that he's able to still live a great life financially after what he's endured. With that being said, yesterday, the press conference for this weekend's big showdown between Gervonta Tank Davis and Hector Garcia. Also, guy I really think a whole lot about, jaronennis out of Philadelphia, in the co-main event. Things got a little heated between Jaronennis and Rashidi Ellis. You know, they're trading words back and forth about how they'd like to fight. They didn't have a problem fighting right then and there. Rashidi telling Boots that he ain't built like that. Boots telling Rashidi that he's emotional and mad. I mean, hopefully, you know, the build-up will continue, and that may be an intriguing fight that we'll see somewhere down the line, but they both have to take care of business Saturday night. The main event, Tank Davis and Hector Garcia, had what I believe is a bizarre face-off. Tank kind of hesitantly, half-heartedly pushed Hector Garcia, and Hector Garcia paused in response and kind of half-heartedly shoved Gervonta Davis afterwards, and it kind of immediately stopped after that. It kind of looked staged. It just was bizarre. You know what I mean? It wasn't your normal heated exchange when guys at press conferences get into pushing and shoving, but nevertheless, you know, it happened. My prediction for the fight, I got Tank Davis knockout in the 4th round. The last couple knockouts of his have come later, and he seems to, you know, break bigger guys down and get them out of there, you know, a little later in the fight. This fight, I think, will be different because while most fighters, it's a bad idea to fight angry and with a chip on your shoulder, Tank Davis is that kind of menacing fighter a la Mike Tyson, who can go in there and just inflict pain and, you know, brutally walk through his opponents. And I don't think, you know, him fighting with a level of urgency and rage really hurts him too much with his style of fighting. And I think, you know, with all the personal things he got going on, i.e., the domestic violence case between himself and the mother of his child and the way the media is portraying him, and also Hector Garcia using an interpreter to bring up the fact that, you know, Tank was having legal trouble and alluding to the fact that Tank would need a good attorney. I think it's put him in a position where he's going to come in and attempt to just walk right to and through Hector Garcia, which I think will result in an early knockout. So again, all you guys who like to participate in sports wagering, if you respect my opinion, I believe Gervonta Tank Davis KO 4. That's all I got for y'all right now. Until next time, keep your hands up, your chin down, and your ass off the floor. Peace.